Hi, this is our new gearbox that we just installed for this race. It transfers the power from the engine through the gearbox and to the output shaft and then to the propeller. The input reduces the RPMs to the output. We have an oiling system on this end of the gearbox. The pump here distributes oil to each one of our bearing packs. We have a bearing here, 2 bearings in the middle, and 2 bearings on the output shaft. Those are lubricated constantly throughout the race. We do a filtering system for our oil. The oil comes in from the reservoir, or the reservoir stores the oil. It comes to the pump. The pump brings it up to a manifold that distributes the oil to each bearing pack. The oil then flows through the bearing pack. We run a dry sump system. It goes to the bottom of the gearbox. It's picked up by these two suction lines. These 2 suction lines deliver the oil to the return line filter, which filters it. Then it goes through our heat exchanger that is water cooled from the rudder. It's cooled down from the water, returns back to the reservoir. That takes care of any foaming in our gearbox and heating of the oil. We constantly watch our temperatures of our bearings to see what our gearbox is doing. The input shaft goes to the top pack. The output shaft goes to the propeller again. And that's about the way the gearbox works.
Quality sales, service, and installation for all your appliance needs. With the largest selection of the entire Here it comes. Slides the boat out just a little bit wide. It's sliding. Steve Davis passed with 147.411. So far, we're not done yet, and typically, as we have seen, there's a lot of drama, to your point.
That's the
No, half drive, that's 3/8 drive.
We got a little bit, a couple of roads out there.
I'll have you know, I have yet to step right now.
How were they? Dave? Yeah, that is a tendency to come loose. The one that goes A-by-C.
For quite a while there, runs with the old boy Alberto. We're going to see some of that similar top flight competition neck and neck here.
Ryan Malla has to buy that one all the way right there. So from here to here.
Does that have a safety wire?
here.
That'll never get old.
By the time you showed up,
5 and 5.
yeah, they said. Left, subs in. This seat will slide a little if you're not careful.
Dave, he's from Ginger. You're supposed to drink it.
Dave, you want one?
I got one. Oh, wrong day. Oh yeah, don't think Cam. Yeah, don't think
I
about me.
saw you got one.
Thank you, Ginger.
It should only be for a little bit, but the whole thing's kind of messed up. I can't explain why it's so much.
He was like,
that open or closed?
I'm gonna need probably this is an 8. I can put a 10 at it. Got a 10 right here. I want to recheck this gas when you took. Was this just recording something? But it wasn't hooked up to anything.
This is the microphone. Just have this sit right in front of me. I'm pretty sure.
And it is the third for
Chef getting ready for lunch.
This is kind of the calm before the storm between heats 2 and 3. Sitting here with Jeff, who is our driver this weekend, and we had a kind of a rough heat 2. First time for Jeff in a heat race. Ended up getting our fire put out there before the heat. Ended up a few seconds late from the start. He was able to pick off 2 lows and ended up 4th in that heat. So we need to have a really, really good Air National Guard Heat 3B to ensure that we get into the final. Once we get into the final, then all bets are off, and these other jokers need to watch their step.
Okay, Jeff, you're close.